What is going on, YouTube? Tom here. Nice day to film outside. Didn't want to do another driving vlog because I already did one this week, so let's change it up. Kind of do the alternating styles of vlogs here. Of course, as you know, behind me I've got my 2018 Mustang GT. Absolutely in love with this car. I'll know, and I will revise it. I guess I said in the last video, I bought my last brand new Mustang. There's only really one brand new Mustang I would buy, but Ford's unfortunately not going to make it. And that is, let's talk about the new GT500. Obviously, I would buy one in a heartbeat if it were going to be a manual. However, as we know, they're not. At least not right now. But I wanted to make a video about this a couple weeks ago when this news first broke. Unfortunately, I was a little bit too busy to make news. I didn't have my star of the channel here. But that is the rumored price tag of this new GT500. A lot of people remember the news that dropped as allegedly a price tag of $67,000 for the base model. Unfortunately, that's been debunked now. It is no longer $67,000. But I wanted to talk about this because why I still think that $67,000, A, still will probably be close to the price, and then B, why I still think that is the perfect price. Now, a lot of people know we got the outgoing GT350R. The GT500 is effectively going to be replacing that. Now, the current MSRP for a GT350R is right around $68,000, and you can probably go into the low 70s if you get all the options, which is usually the tech package. You pay extra for certain colors of paint, and that's, to be fair, that's a fair price for what you get. Now, the base model GT500 probably won't handle as well, so as far as price goes, but you can argue that it's getting a lot more power, so realistically it kind of evens itself out. So $67,000, and realistically speaking, it'll probably be more closer to like $75,000. It's still a pretty good bargain, and to get over 700 horsepower for that price, you know, that's a pretty good deal. Because if you look at other cars right now for sale, you know, 700 horsepower. You got the Roush Stage 3 as far as Mustangs go, and that's right around, can be upwards of $60,000 or so, and that's still got an MT82, and everyone knows my opinion on the MT82, so realistically speaking, the Shelby is justified by charging more since it's not going to have an MT82. And then you move into things like the Dodge Demon, which obviously you can't get a Dodge Demon new anymore because they don't. It was $80,000 MSRP, and of course now one going for sale is going to be well over $100 grand. And then you look at things like the Corvette ZR1, the only thing in the GM lineup over 700 horsepower. That's $120 grand for a base model. It can go as high as $140 grand. So charging $75,000 or so for a 700 horsepower Mustang is arguably worth it. Now, obviously we still have the GT350. That's going to be probably stay where it is in the mid 50s, possibly low 60s MSRP. But now, of course, with dealer markups, those easily go for 70s. Now, I haven't seen as many since, the last couple of years, just because obviously in 2016 when that car came out, it was a big deal. Now it's not as much, so that's kind of how they justify price coming down a little bit. But the big question is, what is the GT500 track pack going to cost? Because it's a lot like the GT350R, where you're going to get no back seat, you're going to get a lot different aero. What will it cost? And I personally can see that car easily going up to around 90. I don't think MSRP is going to be over 100 grand. And here's why. A few years ago, when the Corvette ZR1 came out, the C6 generation, it was a big deal. Everyone made such a massive production over first production Corvette over 100 grand. And the problem is the world ready for a production Mustang over 100 grand? I personally don't think so. I don't think we're ready for that. Because it was a big deal when the GTs were going for over 50 grand. So I just don't think it's going to happen. Personally. Opinion. Now with dealer markups, yes, I think it's going to go well over 100 grand. But That's what dealers are known to do. That's what's going to continue happening. So unfortunately, unless Ford steps in like Chevy and stops dealer markups, or even like Dodge did with the Demon, it's going to happen, and we're going to see that for a while now. I'm still in love with this car though. Eventually this one will be getting built to have more power. I do still love it, MT82 or not. I should have said it, I'm going to take this car to class later because it is a brilliant day. I don't usually drive this car to school just because I'm always worried about it getting dinged and dented and all that, but I do have my hidden parking locations. Plot twist. My hidden parking locations are literally you park right up front where it's in full view of everybody. It's the way I like to park. And if you park away from everything, I find people mess with your car more because they're like, oh yeah, this guy parks away. Therefore, we're going to ding him just because he knows he doesn't want to get a ding. You park right up front, everyone's like, well, he doesn't care. We won't touch it. But anyway, let me know in the comments section below what you think about all that. What do you all think is going to be the base price on this GT500, if it ever even gets revealed? Because I believe it's going to come soon. Because there's a lot of speculation. Dealers, I guarantee you, are probably going to start taking orders under the table any minute now. But anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up. If you are stopping in for the first time, go ahead and subscribe. Got more content coming. I like to bring you all the news. A little content with this truck coming. Gonna be going to a beach meet this Sunday, so be on the lookout for that. I haven't done a Tacoma vlog in such a long time. But anyway, take care. Have a good day.